So the story behind this 16-bit version of Fufu, it goes along like this. To make a long story short, back in 2001, I made this game on the Don Miguel RPG Maker 2000 PC hack. I was so busy making the game that when I came up for air, I didn't know that there was a huge backlash on illegal RPG Maker 2000 games. The project died because no one would feature the game. The Pavilion and other RPG Maker sites refused on all Don Miguel related RPG Maker 2000 games. So that was that. And of course I had to ask him some other questions, like for example, was Capcom involved? Well, no, not really. He just added Capcom because he thought it would be cute. Although I still maintain the belief that this Fufu the Astro Trip Bunny is totally worthy as for under the Capcom name. Seriously, Capcom, you should pick this guy up. And as for the comic that led me to finding Dave here, it was one that Dave did himself. He did it as a teen in the 90s, and unfortunately none of them are really available to show off right now. Maybe someday they might be, but who knows. As for what the Pixel Report is, it's his show. A show where he shows off all of his games that he's created over the years. Yeah, he's still making games on various platforms like Game Maker, Games Factor, and Dezaemon. I don't know, it's something Japanese. One game that I'd like to point out, made with Game Maker, is Golden Pearl. It is a boss rush shoot 'em up. It's pretty good. It's all about the bosses, and for those of you who have a problem with most shoot 'em ups because dying at bosses means you're totally screwed over with no power-ups, well, in this game you actually can get power-ups during the boss battle. The story is something along the lines of starring an otter named Adi, and he's gone to get back a golden pearl that was left behind when some demon was demon was defeated some years ago, some water demon or something. It's a pretty good game. I played a little bit of it, although there was this one glitch on easy mode where I pressed the space bar during a boss battle, and it just made it so all of a sudden I had two otters and nothing was happening. Well, let me think. I guess that's it. I can't think of anything else to say at the moment. I guess we check how my Max drive is doing with the game transferring. Okay, not even close. Yeah, this is taking forever. I mean, I can understand that it's going to take a while, because RPG Maker 2 files are 2,271 kilobytes in size. But you kind of figure a lot of RPG Maker 1 game or RPG Maker 2 games have not file sizes that big, but still over 100 kilobytes. Let's see. Slide to 100 kilobytes. That was, even at 100 kilobytes, this would probably take a few minutes. This assuming that it doesn't take the same amount of time for every game. Which I would have to hope not, but really, I only use the max drive for RPG Maker 2 and RPG Maker 3 games, so it doesn't matter for those other games. RPG Maker 3 games. Ooh, they're even bigger. 2,705 kilobytes. So yeah, this is definitely taking a while. I guess there's... Oh, I didn't actually tell you guys what SD Paradise is. It's an RPG Maker 2 game, of course. It was created, I'm not sure when it was created, but I'm sure we'll find out. The page, the page on RPG Maker magazine, it seems to be missing no screenshots or anything. What happened to the promotional picture that was there for it? Or at least, I think there was a promotional picture for it. Anyway, the game description is as follows. You star as Sid Grizzly, an orange bear that must fulfill his destiny, screw destiny, by saving a tropical island from a volcano. You must perform the legendary Ketsunken Kata atop the volcano to summon the Red Phoenix. Once summoned, the Red Phoenix will grant a wish to spare the island from a being of pure of heart. It's like Dr. Slump meets Mario Sunshine. I didn't really like Mario Sunshine that much. It seemed more like Super Mario 64 and a half rather than a real sequel to the Mario games. That doesn't mean SD Paradise is going to be bad, because it's certainly not going to be Mario 64 and a half or Mario 64 1. As far as Dr. Slump goes, I'm not sure what Dr. Slump is, so we'll see what happens when this finally finishes loading. What could I talk about in the meantime? My experience with export? I used to have an export a while back, but what would often happen is that it would fail in transferring because of, well, I don't know why. How it works is you have to have your PS2 next to your PC and connect the two together. Max Drive, even though it'll destroy your memory card if you don't use it just the right way. At least you don't have to have your PS2 anywhere besides where you want to have your PS2 to have. What wound up happening with export, when it failed, it often gave me corrupted files, but at least it didn't kill my memory cards. I should really stop playing with the cord on my headset. What else? Gargoyles! My favorite TV show of all time. It's from Disney. It was made, they made it way back when cartoons had a much better budget. In fact, in this time, even children's television programs had better budgets than some of today's cartoons. You don't believe me? Look up a TV show called Rupert. As for Gargoyles, you wouldn't think it's a Disney cartoon because it's partly a drama. It's an action drama of sorts. It's nothing like Tailspin or Bonkers, or certainly not like Bonkers of all. It has it's a pretty epic story overall. There's a bit of continuity, but not so much that you'll get lost if you miss an episode. It has the most epic multi-part episodes I've seen in a TV show. Well, some of the most epic multi-part episodes. I think the Tailspin's pilot episode was pretty cool. Unfortunately, only the first, I'm not sure exactly how many episodes were released on DVD. Apparently, the first half of Season 2 didn't sell well enough that for the rest of the show to go to DVD. However, the creator of the show cared enough that he started his own comic series, not started, but, well, yeah, I guess he did start it. That follows up on the really exciting conclusion to the second season. Continues from there.